Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, what's up everyone? Welcome to the vlog number 2. Oh shit, I forgot something. Back in a sec. Oh. There we go, it's not a vlog without a cup of coffee, is it? Right, so what we've been up to this week? Well, I don't know whether you can tell from up there. Well, I know you can't anyway, so I'll show you the state. This is the current state of my bench. Got shit all over my table, tools, this bastard thing which is the bane of my life at the minute, wires, some little prints going on the printer there, some little bags down there, I'll show you what's in them in a minute. So yeah, it's been a relatively busy week, no flying as of yet. Now those of you in the UK will know the weather's absolutely atrocious at the minute. It's literally blowing 40-50 mile an hour out there, so no flying today unfortunately, so that means time for a bit of tinkering. Now I've been playing with me 7-inch.
That's what she said!
I've had a couple of little things I bought and put on this week, hoping to get out and do this bloody second return to home video, and I think I've got it this time. A lot of people said in the comments last time that it was possibly me hover speed. You know, all the other settings, I've been through them 25 times and they're all right. What we think the issue was, the quad was coming back to me fine. By the way, if you haven't saw this video, I'll put a ticket up, whichever side it is, and you can watch it if you want. Yeah, the quad was coming back to me, and as it was supposed to descend, it was literally disarming and falling out the sky. Now, one of the big comments in that video was people were complaining I didn't have any crash footage. Well, that was because last time I was relying on DVR, and as the quad was disarming, my goggles stopped recording, so I had no footage. But I have got a solution to that. No, I was going to use this. I found my old Runcam 5 orange, so I got it all charged up and tried it, recorded fine. So I put it on the quad and did a little test flight, and it only records for about a minute and a half on full battery. So it's not going to be any good, but I've got another solution. I have got, I don't know where it is, well there's the mount for it. I've printed this. This is a little mount for me Insta360 Go 2. Now I don't use that very much now because I have its big brother, the Go 3. So what I'm going to do is take the GoPro mount off here and put the Go 2 mount on, so when I go out and if it does happen to crash again, at least I'm going to have a bit of footage for it. Now the other couple of other things I've done to this quad, it's very difficult to see. I've actually got a Vivefly GPS mate installed to this now, so obviously there's no battery on it. What this is, it's a beeper, which half beeper, half little battery, so you can't really see it on top of my VTX there. What happens, watch this, if I press the button on the side there, hold it down, it beeps, and it actually turns on your GPS. So you can turn that on, put your quad on the floor, and actually get a satellite lock before you plug your battery in. So that means obviously your VTX isn't overheating or anything. It's a really clever thing that. It also doubles as a beeper, so when you press your beeper thing on your controller, it does that as well. All you have to do is leave it on. Obviously once you've got satellite lock, it beeps and you get your green light on there. And when you plug your battery in, you're flying, you've got direct power through GPS, so it actually charges the little battery on. So if you happen to crash and your battery disconnect, that little buzzer keeps going off, which is pretty cool really. All you do, if you're not using it, you just hold the button down on the side again, goes off like that. And one last little thing about this quad before we move on. You might have noticed the odd yellow colours around the sides of the arms there. Well, this is going to be difficult to do with one hand, but I'll try.
That's what she said!
I decided to... add some LEDs in between the arms of me quad. Now, I haven't put them at the front because if they're on, it might interfere with the footage from the GoPro, but I think the little lights on the side there look pretty cool. Do you reckon of that? Yeah, so... Again, hopefully this weather clears up and wind and we should be able to get out and take this for a fly, and I'll finally be able to get the second part of this video done. So that's that quad. Put that on the floor. What else have we been up to? Oh, yeah, this bloody thing up here. I've made a video about this as well, which I'll link whichever side. This is the Oddity RC XI20 Pro. Now, I was pissing about with this the other day. I made a little mount there to put a GPS on top. I took it out for a little test flight, and I crashed it, and I think I've blown the all-in-one on it, because Betaflight no longer recognises it, and you only get 2 beeps, but you don't get all the beeps when you plug it in, so I'm going to have to take that out of there and redo that, I think. I think it's a Rush all-in-one in that, but I've got some coming from me, one of my sponsors, Fly Colour, so when I get there I'll do a little install video with them, show you that. What's the plan with that? What else we got? Oh, loads of stuff here, I don't know where to start. I've been messing about making this fucking thing here. Now, those of you that follow the channel know, big fan of the 3.5 inch quads. This is the Asbo XLR. My little 3.5 rippers, I've got 2 of these. I've got a purple one and a blue one somewhere on the wall. Now, let's say they're in a 3.5 inch quad. Now, luckily I was sent some 5 inch arms for the 3.5 inch frame. The bottom plate there is identical to the Asbo XLR, but obviously the arms are longer, so what I sort of made was kind of like a little race quad, really. I've got a little, it's a spare parts build, as I like to do. I've made a few little quads out of stuff I've just had laying about. Now don't get me wrong, I'm no racer, but I'm going to make a little video on this, just I'm going to check it out and see where it flies like, really. It should go like fuck, to be fair. Super light, I think, with a battery, was it 500 grams, something like that? I can't remember, I did weigh it. And this will all be in the video if you want to see that. But yeah, we're going to be having a look at that and see how that flies. Now, I don't know if you can see them on there. I'm also going to be trying these props out that I've just got from Gemfan, which brings me to my next point. I'm extremely lucky to be supported by some great FPV brands. And this week I got a prop drop from Gemfan. I've got a load of battery straps. I also got loads of these Gemfan Fury Gemfan Fury props to try out. So really looking forward to ripping them. Got some 5 inch ones. And what else did I get? I also got me 2 sets of 3.5 inch props from the Asbos, but they're actually 3.6 inch. These are fantastic props. These, I'll put links to what they are down below. What else were we going to have a talk about? Ah, yes. I can't remember if it was the last video or not, but I was complaining a while ago on one of my videos about not having any analog goggles. Now, that could change quite soon. I'll show you these little things here. I've kept these for ages. I've got a little GoPro thing with a little 3D printed case in there, and my little 65mm whoop, my little 1S. Again, this is a bit of a Frankenstein build, but I love flying that thing. It's great for indoors. And I also have this Franken whoop. If you want this case, by the way, it's all on Thingiverse. Yeah, I was looking about on eBay the other night, and luck would have it, I managed to get a set of DJI V1 goggles. I don't know what you're thinking. DJI won't go with analog, will they? No. Managed to get a super cheap set of DJI V1 goggles. Now I'm going to get copying my moustache. I'm going to get BDI V2 adapter, you know, that goes on the front of the goggles, and put an analog module in that. So hopefully we should be able to fly analog pretty soon. And yeah, and luck would have it as well, I also stumbled across on Facebook, there's actually a little tiny whoop group, 20 minutes, half an hour from me. So there's going to be a meeting early February. So hopefully if I get up and running with that, I'm going to go to that, and I might make a little video about that actually, and if anyone's interested in seeing it. Kind of it really, I think. A few little things there to be tinkering on with. Oh, one last one. I have the carcass here of my, this was my Beta FPV Pavo Pico. Now I'm going to be dismantling this, because I finally managed to get hold of a frame from Sub 250, that Phil on Instagram. So I'm going to be building that, and hopefully once I get the DJI 04, that's going to be going in that, so I'll have a little 2-inch little pocket ripper basically. And last thing there, on the DJI 04, I have seen a couple of quads I'm actually thinking of buying now. I normally like to build my own quads, you know, even my whoops and stuff, but 2 of them from betafpv have really sort of piqued my interest. I'll put pictures on now with the ones I'm on about. There's a 65mm and a 75mm. Both of them are 1S. Both of them have the 04 built in. I think the 75mm one's, what was it, 165 quid? I mean, that's banging deal, that, you know, considering the 04 Lite, the 04 Lite, as everyone's calling it, but DJI, that's like 100 quid. So you're basically getting the whoop, the flight controller and everything on it for 65 quid. And it's got a really, really interesting flight controller on this. It's got a Beck that keeps the 04 powered at 5 volts, so you know you don't lose video when your 1S battery gets down to 3.5 or something like that. I did see a video on it. Who was it? Was it? I forget who posted the video. I'll link it below. It's really good video. Yeah, so that's kind of it really. So yeah, just waiting for the wind to stop. Hopefully no rain for the rest of the weekend. We'll go out for a fly and then we'll have some videos coming soon. Right, so thanks for watching this vlog and me whittering on again. If you did enjoy it, please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. And we'll maybe see you in episode 3. My coffee's probably cold now. See you later.